Welcome. This is Elaine Starling. I am the Abundance Ambassador and the host of the Abundance Journey podcast and video show. I'm really excited to chat with you today because I want to share one of my favorite resources with you. It's a book called StrengthFinder 2.0 by Tom Rath. And I really love this book for a number of different reasons. It's talking about all the different kinds of strengths that you have. And once you do the quiz, there's a unique code in the back of the book. So you have to get an original copy. And then you can go online and take a quiz. And it says, I'm more like this or I'm more like that. And you really want to be like both things, but you can't be both at once. You have to do a little more this or a little more that. And it's timed. So you can't dither. You have to just go, yeah, this one. And you just go through as quickly as you can. And at the end, it gives you a result with the top 5 strengths that you have. There are other reports that will tell you even more strengths, but most of the book is dedicated to each individual strength and how to leverage that strength at work and at home and the kind of difference you can have with your life. And I thought it was really, really interesting. But then I was going through the beginning of the book, the entry-level part of the book, where they're talking about some research that they did to understand what makes the best manager, the best kind of manager. I'm trying to find my place. Here it is. Okay, so it's in the very beginning. It's in the introduction. And they're talking about the best kind of manager, because when you have a really good manager, you get a lot more productivity out of the people. And it was really interesting because they said, if you've got a manager who travels all the time, they're out of the office, they totally ignore you, they're just really busy and they don't pay any attention to you or what you're doing, there's about a 40% chance that you're going to be disenfranchised and miserable at work. 40%. Now, if you have a manager who picks on you, who points out all your faults and all your mistakes and beats you up verbally in the office, there's a 22% chance that you'll be disenfranchised and miserable at work. You would rather be picked on than be ignored. Isn't that interesting? But if you have a manager who focuses on your strengths and really helps set you up for success, they get problems out of the way, they bring in other people who have strengths that complement yours so that you can really focus in the areas where you excel, there's only a 1% chance that you will be disenfranchised and miserable at work. Well, as soon as I read this study, a light bulb went off in my mind. I suddenly thought, you know what? Every single one of us has a manager between our left ear and our right ear that is with us 24/7, 365, constantly trying to tell us what to do. What kind of manager do you have? Do you have a manager that is supportive, that is encouraging, that points out all your accomplishments, all your achievements, that's proud of you, that acknowledges and appreciates you, that really creates opportunities for you, that encourages you to take risks, to try new things, to expand your skills, and to recognize your contribution? That's the kind of manager you deserve to have. But most of us don't start out there. I certainly didn't. It took me a while to learn how to manage my manager. And that's part of what the Abundance Journey training is all about. The Abundance Journey is a 6-week program that helps you understand exactly what's happening and how you can get control of your life and retrain your manager. If you're at all interested, visit theabundancejourney.com for more information. I want to make sure that you activate abundance with me because I do that with every single episode. In fact, I activate abundance in every aspect of my life, every conversation with myself. This is how I get my manager to support me. So I'm going to walk you through activating abundance with StrengthFinder 2.0, activating yourself. Step 1, celebrate in advance. You're showing up, okay? You're willing to try something new, try something different, learn something that can help you. That means a lot because a lot of people are just so narrow-minded and so focused on, no, I'm just going to keep doing my same old thing because this is what I know and this is what I'm comfortable with. And don't freak me out by trying to get me to try something new. They miss out on so much. That's not you. You're willing to try something new and different. Good for you. Awesome. Celebrate in advance. Number 2, acknowledge something you learned that you didn't realize before. Maybe you never really thought about it that way. I certainly hadn't. And then I got that epiphany of, wow, I've got my own manager. And is that manager really serving me and empowering me to be really productive and effective and have a great time at work? Or is that manager undermining me and preventing me from accomplishing what I really want to accomplish in my life? Important concept. Number 3, appreciate. I really appreciate the difference that I can have when I shift that manager over from being unsupportive to being supportive and empowering. Night and day difference. I mean, it's been measured. You can tell there's a difference between 22% likelihood of being disenfranchised and miserable at work or 1%. That's a 21% improvement. Guaranteed. Okay. It's worth doing. So we celebrate in advance. Yay, you're willing to try something new. We acknowledge that paying attention to the kind of manager you have makes a difference. We appreciate that we can improve our performance. We can improve our enjoyment of life and work by making sure we've got an empowered and supportive manager, and it can improve by as much as 21%. How cool is that? Now we're going to activate abundance. Okay. So the very first step is to pay attention to my thoughts. Pay attention to the words that come out of my mouth. Is that the words that a supportive manager would use or an unsupportive manager? The first step is awareness. So I'm just going to be paying attention to my words so that I notice what kind of management style this manager has. And once I notice what they're saying, then I can follow the steps in the abundance journey training to shift that perspective, to change that manager. Step 5, celebrate. You've got a plan. You've got a proven process that works. This is something that's so simple. It's not overwhelming. It's not difficult. You just have to pay attention. How cool is that? That's awesome. Congratulations. You're experiencing even more abundance right now. This is Elaine Starling. I'll look forward to seeing you for the next abundance journey. Watch my TED Talk, Abundance is a Choice. You can visit theabundancejourney.com to find the link and discover how you can receive a special gift. You are a blessing and you are blessed.